Hi, my name is Mike Filippello. Mike, M-I-K-E. Filippello, F as in Frank, I-L-I-P-P-E-L-L-O. Mike Filippello. Me. All right. I am 45 years old, and my date of birth is April 20th, 1965. On my next birthday, I will be 46. 4 years closer to 50, man. Anyways, all right. My telephone number is, here's a go, area code 585-490-7354. 585-490-7354. This is the phone. When you call me, I'll be answering. So when this phone rings and it's you, I'll be answering it on this phone. Can't wait. Okay. I have two goals. And I'm going to tell you why I have two goals. Because I'm a very passionate person about lots of things. The first thing I'm really passionate about is creativity. I love anything that's creative that needs creative energy. So my two things that I'm interested in, that obviously you'll have to pick one that you decide that you want me for. So I'm going to tell you what those two things are. The first thing is I would love to be made into a skateboarder, like a, I don't know, professional, but a really good skateboarder, because I love skateboarding. I see the kids up and down my street where there's a school, and I see them all the time up and down the street with the skateboarding, and I love skateboarding. I think it's a really cool sport, and I think the kids wear really cool clothes. Sorry, it's just something I noticed. It's like they have a fashion all their own. And I think it's a really cool sport. And there's a lot of power and a lot of energy that goes into skateboarding, and the tricks that they do. And they bounce up and down these things. You can see them on the stairs, and they're going up and down, and they're, you know, they run and then they jump, and it's just amazing. Skateboarding is an amazing thing, and I would just love the opportunity to learn how to be a professional skateboarder, or a really good skateboarder. Doesn't have to be professional, but a really good one would be great. The other thing that I'm interested, my second thing, in no particular order, is a drummer, and I'm going to tell you why. Music. I love music, and I know, you know, there's probably a lot of people that is submitting tapes or submitting videos for musicians and models and singers and all that, and I realize that there's a lot of people out there, and that everybody has that dream. But I've always wanted to learn how to be a drummer, because drumming is so rhythmic and it takes so much power, and you have this great big drum set and you're back there and you're pounding away on the drums, and I just always wanted, that's something I've really truly always wanted to do. So these two things, I know it's supposed to only be one, but I'm going to tell you two, because I really have a passion of wanting to learn both of these things. So either one would be great. A skateboarder or a drummer. I would love the opportunity. I would jump at the opportunity to do either one, because I think they're both really cool things. And I just, you know, it would be a really incredible thing to have the opportunity at this point in my life to say that I learned something new at this age. So I've never attempted either one before. I have rollerbladed in the past. I hurt myself many years ago, and but I still got back on. I never quit. It was 10 years before I got back on, but I still got back on. I still own a pair of rollerblades, and I still got back on. So I think it's important to say. There's no specific event I'm learning, or that I want to do this for either thing, either drumming or skateboarding. I think it would be, if I were to say either one, I've seen those X Games on television in like Las Vegas. That would be really cool to participate in the X Games. That would be really something, because I think there's, you know, that's just a really cool sport. Skateboarding is a really cool sport, and you know, you get out there and you see them doing all those tricks, and they're going up and down, and those ramps that are curved in both sides, and they get up there and they flip the board around and they flip themselves around. That would be cool. At the same time, drumming is like, you know, with the the sticks. You know, you seen those guys with the sticks? I would love to do that. That would be cool. And then drumming. I think it'd be really cool to be a drummer on like a some sort of like album. You know, like somebody's like some rock band's got a new album coming out, and you got to be the drummer. Man, that would be cool. I would love to do that. So either one of those things, I'm open to either one. Um, so like I say, they both opportunities, either one or both, would enhance my life just by this sheer simple fact that I would have the chance to achieve them because something I love both things. Music is forever, and skateboarding is just incredibly cool. And for a guy like cool, that would be really something. The reason why I'd like CMT's help is because I don't really have the money to pursue either one of them. I'm going to be honest. I don't have the money to pursue either one of them. It costs money to buy a skateboard. It costs even more money to buy a drum set. So, but that being said, they're just different opportunities. I'm, trying to prioritize my life. I mean, I'm 45. I, have other responsibilities, and I never seem to have the extra money to do those things. So I think either one of those things would be cool. Having a drum set would be really awesome, and buying a nice skateboard is something I've looked into, but I never seem to have like $100 to buy a skateboard with. So, and I would like to paint one too. I think those air paintings would be cool. So, so those are the two things I have true passions for and true interest in learning. To tell you a little bit about my family, I'm married. I've been married for almost 16 years. There's the ring! Almost 16 years. We got married on April 29th, 1995, and this April 29th, 2011 is the same day that Prince William and Kate Middleton will be getting married. So I'd like to think that they're in good company. Those are good marriages. And I hope they have a long and happy life. I hope they have a long and happy life like I have with my wife, because I simply cherish her. She's the most wonderful person in my world, and I love her to the nth degree. I worship the ground she walks on. She's the most wonderful person on the planet. We don't have any children. We do have 3 pets. We have a dog, Countess Clementine Calypso of Geppetto's Legend. She's our little French poodle. She's 3 years old. And we have 2 cats. The first cat is Duchess Kismet Titsabella. She's a long-haired calico cat who's beautiful and eccentric and funny and does all sorts of crazy things. And then we have our sputterer, who sputters when she runs around and runs through the house. Her name is Lady Cannoli Piccolini. And when she runs, she actually sputters. She goes like that. And it's hysterical. She's a ball of energy. And we love all 3 of them as if they were our children, because that's as close as we're ever going to get. What do I do for a living? Well, right now I don't do anything for a living. I've been unemployed for quite some time. I was going to school. I started school back in 2007, and I left school in 2010 because I just couldn't afford to go anymore, and I needed to get back to work and start looking for a job. So I've been looking for a job for the last year, and I don't have anything really going right now. I have lots of interest in things, and I'm always making strides to get my name out there and do like that and find opportunity. But where we're at, there's not really a whole lot. So I just keep going with that. The most important person in my life, like I said, would be my wife, Trisha. She's very supportive. She would say, if you have the opportunity to do it, do it. So I think that goes without saying. She's the best person in my world, and I love her very much. My family and friends and coworkers, they'll all probably think I'm nuts, but I don't care. I mean, you get to a point in your life where you just start living your life for you, and I just want to live my life for me. And as long as my wife's cool with it, I'm cool with it too. So opportunity comes along at any point in age, any point in time, so take it. Take the ball and run with it. So if you give me the opportunity, trust me, I'll be taking the ball and running with it, because I would love to have the skateboarder or a drummer. Either one. I would love to do either. I know I've said that a million times, so I'll go on to the next thing. The only thing that might distract me, my wife would certainly support me, and I think my family would support me. They would think I'm crazy, but they would support me. The only thing that might distract me is the fact that my parents, I kind of go with them now to their doctor's appointments and like that, and I actually went with them today. It was a huge to-do, a lot of stuff. I literally had one parent in one examining room and another parent in another examining room, and I won't go into details, but that's what my day was like today. So it was an interesting day, and it was a very stressful day. But we're past it. The days marched on, and so now I'm in this moment, and I'm just glad it's this one and not any of those. So the other things I do in my life are I'm an artist. And I paint for a company called Art-O-Mat. I do these little block paintings. I'll show you one right here. This is a toaster Tolinka Treasure, which is of my own design. It's the toaster is the toaster Tolinka, and then when the slice of toast pops up, it's a piece of art that fits into the background that you have there. So that's my thing. And then I do folk art paintings. That's one of my folk art paintings. I'll send a link to those too. This goal is very important to me because of the fact that I would have the opportunity to do it, and I think at this point in time, I would love the opportunity to do it. So I'm going to give you my full body shot. Not very tall. I'll stand against my big star. I'm 5'6" and about 190 pounds. So, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to do this. I hope I'll be one of the people that you'll call. Like I say, there's two opportunities in this, and I would love to have the chance to do either one, either a skateboarder or a drummer, because I have always had interest in both and always had a real love of both. So I think it'd be cool to have the opportunity to do either one of these really cool things. So I want to say thank you again for watching my video. I appreciate your time. I look forward to hearing from you. My phone is waiting to ring, and I hope when I answer it, I hope it's you on the other end. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. God bless.
And pasta vazoo, baby. Ha ha, pasta vazoo.
You guys take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.